Ukraine medical students' issues will go by expert committee recommendation, says Supreme Court of India on 25/1/23. Hello medical students, welcome to my YouTube channel. The Ukraine-Russian war began almost a year ago on February 24, 22, after Russia invaded the neighboring country. Due to this war and inclination, most of the Indian medical students flee the country and return back to home through various rescue operations. In last December, the Supreme Court of India asked the Union government to form a committee to look into these issues. This case was heard last January 25th, 23 on Wednesday. During the hearing, the Union government requested the court to allow 6 more weeks as it wants to discuss regarding this matter with the states also. Accordingly, the Supreme Court granted 6 weeks time and asked the government to come with a viable solution immediately. Ukraine returnee students case can't compromise on medical education will go by expert committee recommendation, says Supreme Court. The Supreme Court on Wednesday adjourned a batch of petitions seeking to allow nearly 20,000 Indian students who had to return from Ukraine due to the Russian attack to complete their medical education in India for 6 weeks. Additional Solicitor General of India told a bench that following the earlier order of the court, the centre has constituted an expert committee which already has met once. They also want to do some consultation with the states. Kindly give us 6 more weeks so we can find a solution. This is for penultimate year students. Last month, the court asked the government to constitute a committee of experts to find out solutions for the students' situations, because these students can be a national asset when the country is facing a dearth of doctors. Today, another advocate from the petitioner's side pointed out that all students first to 50 years are affected as the war in Ukraine is still raging. We are very slow in interfering in such matters. Sometimes there are hard cases, the bench immediately commented. Further, the bench asked if the advocate was requesting to fully waive practical examinations. We can't go on compromising with medical education, the bench stated, while making it clear that it was not inclined to take any decision by itself. We have constituted a committee. We will go by whatever it says. Another advocate pointed out that the foreign medical graduates get inducted and it is going to get larger. Therefore, she sought a shorter date. But as per the court's direction, the solution would only be for penultimate year students, and that too for those who fall within the timeline prescribed by the National Medical Commission, ASG reminded. Allotment will happen based on this pool. If more and more students are added and this decision comes later, then I will go back in line, submitted the advocate. The court expressed that it was only doing this exercise on humanitarian grounds and that the petitioners otherwise did not have a case. Another advocate sought to segregate his matter from the batch of petitions. The narrative that I am raising is completely different. As per the Geneva Convention, these students, which were forced to leave the country because of war, they have become victims of war. According to the Geneva Convention, the advocate said, all over the world, the victims are going to receive concessions and benefits, while pointing out that India is a signatory to the Geneva Convention. We have to issue notice to the UNO, the bench asked. We are looking at the interest of these students. That is not just admissions. They have many rights under the convention, he said. The convention is a universal convention to which we are a signatory, and there are lots of benefits. Is this on behalf of the students or a PAL, the bench queried. I am filing the PAL on behalf of the National Medical Forum, the advocate replied. Yours is a larger issue to address, the bench said while de-tagging his plea. The Solicitor General is using her good offices to ensure that something is done, the bench said. Another advocate pointed out that when NMC said they will take care of the Ukraine students, they never said that only final year students were included. It is very difficult to appreciate that from first year onwards, we will start admitting students, those who have not even completed 20% of the course, the bench observed. Senior advocate looking for a similar request sought the indulgence of the court for other students apart from final year students also. We have constituted a committee of experts. We don't possess any expertise in the matter. Let experts apply their minds and we will go by the recommendation. It is up to their discretion to what class of students that it should apply, the bench said while adjourning the matter. Case title: Archita and others versus National Medical Commission and others, and connected cases. This is the proceedings of the Supreme Court of India taken from a media report. Thanks for watching. For updates, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.